What's going on, everybody? I'm Brian, the B-Rex Beekeeper, and it's been some time since I've done a video. I know it's been, gosh, 2 weeks, maybe more. Just been busy. Here in Florida, it's summertime. You can't do vegetable gardens, so my son and I have been getting a vegetable garden ready. My daughter too. She's been doing it too, and we've been getting ready. We're doing raised garden beds and stuff, and it's been honestly taking a lot of time. Going out and getting all the dirt and plants and stuff, and I've just been busy doing that because right now, it's September 21st, I think, 22nd. I think it's 22nd. So right now it's the time to start planting stuff here. So that's what I'm doing, and they're excited. They want to do that, and I just honestly haven't been out here. So today, I'm just going to do what I do for fall preparations. That's pretty much it. And nice. I don't know if you can hear that, but somebody's shooting guns. It's pretty cool. So I just want to check the food storages. Maybe I'll show you some quick tips on what to do in the dead of winter to check their food storages. Uh, that's pretty much all I do here. Our winters are not harsh, they're not bad. We get a couple weeks of down in the 40s and maybe even hitting the low 30s for a few days. So it's not that bad here. So I'm lucky, but I know a lot of you are not lucky. I mean, you need hives looks like that are completely full on the top, full of honey. And if you don't have that, it's going to be a rough winter for your bees. And so I don't really reduce my colonies like most of y'all should be, reducing the size, making sure they're packed full of honey. I don't do the sugar cakes, but up north, y'all should look into that. You know, the recipe, it's like a bunch of sugar mixed with water, and you make it like a hard crust. And you do it in a pan, and then you lay it on top of the hive inside or in between the boxes, someplace that the bees could get to it easily without really disturbing the cluster. So look into that. I'm not going to do it because I've never done it. Because most of my beekeeping has been down here. I've had a few years in Tennessee, and I didn't do it there either. And my bees overwintered good. I just made sure I had a full honey super full of honey up there. Here, I just added the supers 3 weeks ago. So they're in the middle of filling it up with Brazilian pepper. It is at full bloom right now, and that's pretty much all that I need to do. So yeah, right now I'm just going to go in and just look at all the boxes, the tops. There's just the honey supers. Check for one. That's all I'm going to do. This pretty much like it's a slowdown for me. I'm not going to do a whole lot of videos because there's not a whole lot that I can do. I mean, it really isn't. It would be the same thing, the same video over again. Just checking honey storages, just checking honey storages. You know, that's it. So I'm going to be building nukes here soon. I'll get the video out, over camera out and video that. But right now, I want to focus on honey storages and maybe give you guys a few tips here and there that you can do to get ready for your fall preparations. I'm not that experienced in it up there, honestly, but I've watched a crap ton of videos. I've read stuff, and your all focus right now needs to be you should have had your mite treatment done. Right? I mean, it should already been done. As soon as you got those honey supers off, you should have treated the crap out of these bees just to get ready for your winter. Uh, Look up those cake recipes, for your sugar cakes. And if you don't have a whole lot of honey, if you don't have a lot of honey, start feeding now. Feed, 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 feed until it gets too cold. Right now, your queen's going to be going into the transition of winter bees. They will stop laying regular worker bees, and she will lay just winter bees. And the winter bees that's pretty much what they are. They're just winter bees. They cluster around the queen. They don't do much. They don't really go foraging or anything, and they just cluster around the queen and keep her warm and keep that small patch of honeycomb warm that I think the queen still lays. I'm not really sure if she's laying much at all. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. Bleep bleep it down in the comments, please. And what else? One thing you could do in the wintertime is you don't even have to open your hives. All you got to do is do this. You grab the back, lift it up, feels good. And that's all you really need to do when you're checking for your boxes and during the winter. Uh, and then if they're low, if they feel really light, you really need to start feeding them something. You got to quickly open it up, put something in there, pollen patties, sugar cakes, something, just so they have something to eat if you want them to survive. Contact your beekeepers associations people and ask them questions. Ask them stuff like, how much should I reduce them? Should I reduce them down to just one deep? Should I do one deep or one super? Keep it a double deep, because I know a lot of you north people do double deeps and then supers on top of that. Should I keep it into a double deep? Ask them all questions. I mean, I don't really, come this time, I really don't open them up too much because, well, right now there's a flow, so that's good, the Brazilian pepper. But when there is no flow and you crack that lid, that propolis cracks and that smell gets out, and you pull a frame out and it tears a little bit of the comb and you got honey dripping down, I'm telling you what, bees from 2 miles away will smell that. And if they're hungry, starving, they're coming for your box. And then once they see your box and then the box next to it, the box next to it, I've had that entire thing over here. Let me show you real quick. I've had that entire spot. This section right here was being robbed out. A massive robbing situation just because I opened up the box and I was checking stuff, making sure they're good, and there was in a dearth, there's nothing going on, no honey flow, and there were some hungry hives, probably some of mine or my neighbors or some other neighbor. There are a lot of beekeepers here. But this whole stand was just a massive rob, and it was ugly. I had my garden hose out here spraying water everywhere, towels all over it, palm branches leaning up against it. It was just, I was trying everything. I was throwing everything at it to get them to stop. And then the garden hose was the final, and it worked. Got the garden hose, and I just started spraying the air. That's pretty much all I could talk about right now. I'm going to go and start the checking these. We'll do that one last. Angry bees. I don't know if they're still angry or not. Honestly, since that day I did that video at the Angry Bees, I've only opened up once since then. I don't enjoy that. It's not fun. I don't like putting gloves on. If I have to put gloves on, I'm not happy. So, yeah, I'm going to check a couple of the smaller hives, see how they're doing, and then check the storages. Pretty much it. All right, so let me show you what I got going on over here. So this hive I split not too long ago, and when I split it, I checkerboarded these frames, the brand new frames. So I guess because of the time of the year, they did not build these frames out. So these are still bare, and the queen was only laying on these 3 frames because I thought I'll just, or yeah, these 3, because I just checkerboarded them after that. So all these is just honey. These 3, sorry, these 3 are brood. So they're running only on 3 frames. The queen did not want to jump over on these to get to these because I had these over here checkerboard. So I rotated them out here. They will probably not build these for this year, but I'm hoping the queen will start going in here and filling these up as well. So just wanted to give you guys that little tip. And like I always said some of my other videos, you know, I want to make the mistake so you guys can learn from mine. So that was a mistake. Don't checkerboard late in the season. That was a bad idea. My checkerboarding worked great when I put these nukes in, but late summer when I did when this hive was swarming, I split them and then I checkerboarded the frames, and these frames have not been touched. And it's been what 3 weeks, 4 weeks maybe. So yeah, not going to do that again. Supervisor's here. What's up, Oz? What? You want to come over and say hi? This is Ozzy. He's my one-eyed cat. He's our bully too. He beats up all of our other cats. I guess he's mad because he only has one eye and they have two. Sorry to point that out. All right, back to beekeeping. Well, raining, but I did get it all done. So that's all I'm going to do today. They all look good except for one. One of my splits, not going to make it. A lot of the larva's dried up. Just, they got a disease. And it's kind of late to be doing that. I hope you all can hear me because it is raining hard. I'm in my garage. It's loud. Oh, I just left my sunglasses out there too. Oh well. So they're not going to make it. I don't think they will. I mean, there's like spotty eggs. I mean, they got bromites, and they probably picked up another disease because of the bromites. I can't remember what the disease is called. It's when all the larvae just shrivels up and turns brown, and that's pretty much it. So if I had time, I would treat it for that, but I don't have the time for that. So, I mean, I don't want to merge them with another one because I don't want to give them that disease. So I'll just leave them be, let them do their thing. I'll keep an eye on it from here to, every now and then I go over there and check because I don't want wax moths to just go in there and destroy it. I'll just take it out, freeze everything. It'll kill probably everything that's in there, and just use it next year for another split. So that's it. Trying to think of anything else. So yeah, you guys up north, and this is your first time beekeeping. Make sure you're part of a beekeeper association. Talk to them. Make sure you're going into winter good and strong. I was reviewing my videos, and I guess my microphone battery died. I don't know. I don't even remember what I was saying. I remember I was saying, make sure you're part of a beekeeper association, so you can ask them questions about, winter storages and, what your hive should be like at this time of the year. How much food should they have besides the box? I don't know. I don't really remember what I was saying. Oh, well, it is what it is. I guess I'll try to remember to keep those charged up. Man, I thank you guys for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. Leave me some comments, man. I appreciate all your comments. I'll always read them, and I'll always reply to them, regardless if it's a negative one. I don't really care. I can take it. I'm good. I think I was talking about that one hive too that I don't think it's going to make it. So I'll just let it run its course. I mean, it stinks. It really does. And I don't know what else to do. What else I was talking about? Oh well, I gotta go pick up kids from school, so I gotta get going. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button too. Really helps me out. It's kind of fun, you know. I kind of like doing this. I like when people like my videos. I've had a lot of good comments about my videos. So if you guys have any ideas of videos you want me to do, let me know. I'm thinking about making a trip to Umatilla, Florida. There's a place called D&J Apiary there. It's a bee store. I like to go support local places. And I'm gonna go buy some stuff, you know, to try for next year. I want to try rose rounds, and I can't remember the other one, what it's called. I have to look it up. But I want to try different things. I want to try this little square, you know, looks like cookie cutter things that, you know, you sell the honeycomb and the squares. I want to try that, and maybe some, you know, pollen things where, you know, you collect pollen. You know, I want to buy some stuff and try it out, see how it works. So, I don't know. If you guys got any suggestions, let me know. But anyway, I appreciate it, guys. I'm Brian. I'm the B-Rex Beekeeper, and I'll see you later.